Hey guys, Rothbox here, and today we're finally back on Arena. I figured we'd take a spin. We've been doing a bunch of Marching Machines before Vintage Cube came out, but I think today we're going to try the new Premier Draft, little old, little controversial set, Crimson Vow. This set was known for having a ton of bombs, and a lot of people were not the biggest fans of it for that reason. That being said, I figured we'd give it another try, see how it goes, and hey, yeah, let's jump into these drafts real quick. Okay, into the draft. So we have Winged Portent, which is not bad in a green-blue deck, but a little expensive. Whispering Wizard's kind of crazy. So whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you create a 1/1 Flying Spirit. It only triggers once each turn, but it's also once each turn, which means instants also do trigger this. It's very powerful. Archgulf Thraben is very good in a zombie deck. Whenever another zombie dies, you the top card of the zombie, you put it into your hand. If you don't put the card in your hand, you may put it into your graveyard. So it's just got a lot of synergy. Instant Traveler is pretty good. It's kind of annoying. It's expensive on your end, 4 mana for a 1/3, but if, you know, they don't sacrifice a creature, then it becomes very powerful. Diagraph Scavenger is a great piece in this this format. Just the fact that it is a Death Touch body, gets to take something out of the graveyard, then dome them for 2. Flourishing Hunter, 6/6 for 6, it just gains you life, usually equal to 6. It's honestly very good. And Persistent Specimen is a great sacrifice target. I like Whispering Wizard here, though. Path of Peril is quite annoying. So if you're in black-white, this is just kill all creatures, which really is very good. Because other than that, nothing here is really... I mean, Lammold Raconteur is quite good. If we want to lock going down the blue-red spells, we could do that. But it feels a little early to lock into that. Legend Bearer is also very good. Just a 1/1 flyer that can give another creature flying. So this you really need to be black-white to work. It is a board wipe. I like the idea of trying to go into a spells route, though. Maybe get some Ancestral Anger, things like that. Mischievous Catgeist is very good, or can be. It's a little awkward. Stitch Assistance is pretty good. Charlie Minister is crazy, actually. Flambest Bolt is pretty decent. Epicure is also very, very good. I think I'm liking just the cheap removal for now. Into the Night. If it becomes Night, discarding number of cards, make cards +1. Not great, but casting Flamebreaker is quite good. I would also love Alchemist Retrieval, another Stitch Assistant, but this is a very good, just kind of cheap creature. This card's crazy in the Wolves deck. It's very good in the Wolves deck. This card's not bad. It holds on the ground well. I think I might just want the Catgeist here. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else that's really great in this pack for us. I think this pack is really standing out as incredible also. I'll take the Catgeist. We might play one of them. I don't think we're going to play more than one, but... I mean, it is a body on 2 that if it ever hits them, it's just a huge advantage. This card's very good. Whenever it exploits... when Diver Scab exploits creature, puts it on top or bottom of their library, but just, you know, they're putting them back. But Wandering Mind here is actually, didn't even see this in the back. It's the red-blue uncommon for this set. Look at the top 6 cards and reveal a non-creature card, put it in your hand. Plus, it's a 2/1 flyer. It's just very good. That being said, we need some more of these cards. Yeah, I mean, these are a bunch of good cards for us. I'm going to take the Alchemist's Retrieval. We want some more non-creature spells. It's a very good one. Like, we were definitely on the lookout for some good instants and sorceries here. Because now we have a bunch of little pingers. We have some flyers. This is definitely a very good start to a blue-red spells deck. Okay. There's a battlefield with 3 omen counters on it. Tap. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. One on the graveyard, one going to your graveyard from anywhere. Move an omen counter. This card's okay. I would just take a Syncopate here. So this is part of the hilarious, there's a Toughness Matters deck in green-black. Maybe it's blue-black? But it's very funny. Yeah, I think Syncopate's a better pick here, realistically. So I may actually control a decent amount of creatures with flying, so I will take this. I don't know if I'm playing it, but I don't really want the Throng. I'll take this Lantern Bearer, which is pretty decent. And I'll take... I think I'm going to take the Assistant. I think it's a better card. Well, I could have gotten it back. Yeah, so whenever creature you control exploits, you make a 2/2 zombie. That card's very good. But we're not in those colors. I think we definitely want to be in blue-reds. Yeah, I don't love this cop, but I think it's fine. We're not playing this card. Patchwork Crawler. Exile target creature from your graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on it. It has activated abilities of all creatures exiled that way. That's fine. I think Cruel Witness is a much better card for us. It's just a 3/3 fly for 4, and it becomes non-creature spell Surveil 1, which is quite good. I don't know if we're playing that yet. We'll see. Okay, so Cultivator Colossus is actually quite expensive in paper, and it's mostly a combo piece, but that being said, it's a good combo piece. Falconrot Celebrants is not a bad card. We literally don't have any other cards in this pack in our colors. This pack is actually hilariously Abzan. I don't know how you have made a pack this Abzan. One Insecurity is not bad. It's okay. Wolfkin Outcast is actually kind of a pain because of how big it can be. Griff Rider's okay. As far as the trading cards go, it's the best one, but trading's pretty weak. That being said, this card's kind of it's pretty big body, plus it makes us blood, which is good. See, we're not just not seeing some stuff for our colors. Bleed Dry is a great card. Cruel Witness is another good flyer. I wonder if I start taking these Ancestral Angers, though. And I think the answer is yes. I think I want to start taking them early. So this card just says whenever, creature gets plus trample, plus X plus O, X number of 1 plus number of cards named this in your graveyard, but you also get to draw a card. And quite frankly, that's pretty good. So this is also very good in this deck. You're going to exploit a creature and then return instant sorcery from graveyard to your hand, which just lets you recycle spells, which is really what you want to do. Bleeding Spirit's actually crazy. It's very hard to deal with. It's a very much a pain in the ass. Plus, you can get first strike when you need to. Not feeling Honeymoon Hearse. Cradle of Safety's not bad. Sure Strike's not bad. I like Cradle better, I think. Oh, and there's a Valor Stance in the back. Valor Stance is actually a great card. This is not bad. It's okay. This is good for your Sturb guys going away. I'll take this Fear of Death, but I don't think I'm playing it. This card's really good. But we're not in pod drafts. We're in league, so I'm not going to bother hate drafting it. Yeah, we're just not getting stuff in our color in this pack, which I guess is fine. Not playing that. Not playing that, probably. I'll take this if we really need to splash something. I could really go for some more spell payoffs. Right now, this deck is feeling not ideal in a lot of ways. This card's actually better than a lot of people, I think, would give it credit for. So this is the card that combos. You have black-green is the toughness. Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. So that plus the 1/13 is like the joke combo because you're attacking with a 13/13 every turn, and as you can guess, it's pretty difficult to deal with. This card really doesn't do anything in our deck. Maybe we'll see some kind of combo with it, but I don't think there is. These are all pretty bad, and we can't really play any of them. I'll take the Cruel Witness back. Cruel Witness is a good card. We can technically play this card, so I'll take it. And I don't hate... That card's actually pretty good. Nurturing Presence. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, this creature gets +1/+1, and then when this enters the battlefield, you make a 1/1. It's pretty good in an aggro deck. It's not something I would play in most circumstances, but it's definitely not bad. Alright, so this is may look weird. So there's a red rare here that's pretty decent. But the problem is it's just a 4/3 haste that makes another creature a 4/3, but I think a Braid's going to be much better in our deck. Curse of Hospitality. That's not bad. I guess the only other thing we're taking is a Syncopate, which I really am not super feeling the need for. I think I'm going to take this Curse. I don't think it's a good card overall. I think it's interesting. So each creature that attacks the enchanted player is trample. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to an enchanted player, the player exiles the top card of their library until the end of turn. That creature's controller may play that card and spend mana as those are any color. So with stuff like Whispering Wizard out and we get flyers out, it's actually not bad. it means that our flyers kind of get to just draw extra cards, and that's powerful. Because I'm not loving anything else here. Take those Reckless Impulse, I think. Yeah, we're just really not seeing anything crazy. I really have only seen the one Ancestral Anger. And I don't think I'm going to be playing just one of them. Another Patchwork Crawler, that's not what we want. I don't hate Chill of the Grave. 4 mana to bounce a creature, draw a card. It's okay. I think we'll take it. Yeah, well, there's just nothing in blue and red here. I feel like we really kind of got screwed up. I think maybe we tunneled too early, but I don't know. Sure. And we have 23 cards, but this is definitely not an ideal deck. I'll take another Flame Blessed Bolt. Ooh, Scattered Thoughts, though. No, I think I need another Bolt here, which I hate, but I think it's a better call. Okay, so we have another Whispering Wizard, so actually that gives me a lot more hope now. Because now we start having more non-creature spells. I'm going to take another Flame Breather here. Wanderlight Spirit's not great. Could take another Reckless Impulse. I think I want another Lantern Bearer. I think Lantern Bearer is quite good. I'm cutting this Catgeist. I'll take a second Syncopate, I guess. I'll cast stuff you want. Wing Portent. 1 blue, and we draw each creature with flying I control. I mean, depending on how we do things, that could be a decent amount of creatures. I think right now we're at 24 to 40 cards. I could cut one more. That means that our curve technically stops at 4 here. I could put back in the Fogmouth Celebrants, which is pretty good at holding down the ground. What would I cut for that, though? Probably the... No, Ambush is actually good with the 1/1 flyers. Just makes it a 5/5 real quick for 2 mana and trigger any of our burn spells. These are just 1/2s for 2, but it doesn't really feel great. As far as removal, we have Alchemist Retrieval for Bounds, 2 Bolts, a Syncopate, Lunar Rejection, a Braid. That's kind of it. Curse should hopefully maybe help us get a little luckier with hitting stuff on top of our opponent's deck. I think this is fine. I think this is what we're looking at right now. I think maybe we can add a Celebrants if we decide we need to be a little beefier on the ground. But I think this is actually okay. Alright, cool. Let's go into this game and see how this works out. Okay, so our hand is slow, but I think good. We have... I mean, these are 2 of some of our most important creatures. Cruel Witness is powerful also. I think we can land the Flame Breather early, and then we're going to hope that we start drawing spells. Which I think... yeah, we should hopefully be okay with. This guy's just a 1/3, so it holds on the ground well. So if we draw a spell suit like next turn, then we're kind of off to the races. Yep, okay, so this card's a problem. That being said, they don't have anything in their graveyard right now, so this does give us the opportunity to just block, which is kind of perfect. So we're not going to attack here. If they want to attack, I probably will block. They cannot get first strike, they'll just trade, and that seems like a fine trade for me. Like, it's not ideal, but I mean, it's a 3/1 versus a 1/3. This seems like we match up pretty well here. We still have 2 cards from our hand. Okay. Let's get rid of Cruel Witness and Scob. I don't love Aim for the Head in this format, but I think it's fine. I get why you play it. I don't think they're going to attack, though. That would be my guess. Yeah, so they are not. Cool. And I'll just play this out. I hope they don't have any kind of removal for it. It's definitely possible they can, but that's okay for now. I'm kind of annoyed that the creatures we had to get rid of are pretty good creatures, but I think we're still doing okay. Then making us get rid of 2 cards, though, was pretty rough, but I guess if we start drawing any spell, I think we're okay. We just don't want to just start top-decking lands. That'll be problematic. Okay, that's fine. Annoying, but kind of fine. That's pretty good, actually. So let's play that, and I can keep up this... Yeah, keep up the Alchemist Retrieval. And I'm good for now. I can still cast his Retrieval, even though it costs one more, because for the cleave cost, so it'll be 2 in a blue, which is not ideal, but it's fine. So if they see if they have any trick or anything. They still cannot cast this. Sure, so just a 2/2. They didn't get any life this turn, that's fine. They keep hovering over their people, I'm not sure what their plan is. Passing to attackers. What do you got? Nothing. Do I just bounce their thing? Yeah, I think I would like to start getting on the board, so I'm going to make a 1/1, hit him for 1. I think I'm going to try to... That's pretty good here. Attack with both these. Your guys cannot fly. Let's play this. I'm gonna exploit my Lantern Bearer. Which means I can cast it next turn as a disturb card. Ooh, and Flame Blessed Bolt is perfect. And let's pass the turn. Yeah. Now I can kill the Thalia, which would be sweet. Happy to play that again. If I can just kill the Flyer? I might just kill the Flyer, honestly. Yeah, that may be the best option, just killing that thing. We'll see. Ooh, that's a good target also to kill, though. So let's do this. Yeah, I think I don't want to deal with this. I'm just going to get rid of it for now. Hit him for 1 again. And I get to exile that. Make another 1/1 Spirit. Yeah, this is looking good. So the same thing. I think now I bounce this. Make another 1/1. Hit him for 1. Draw a card. Play this 1/1. Hit him for 2 in the air again. So, I mean, this is a little slow, but I mean, like I said, so they're on black-white. They could have Path of Peril, which would be pretty rough for us. So I do have to watch out for that. That's pretty good. That card's quite annoying. I have 1 card in the graveyard still, so they can't actually do too much to us. So theoretically, they could pitch 2 cards and give one of them first strike. That seems really bad. Yeah. That's also quite good. Okay. Let's... I guess it's for 4. Do I Stitch Assistant? Well, let's... I think I'm going to go to combat. I think I'm going to play this out. I think I'd like to see about what I can draw next. I think I'm going to get rid of one of these spirits I don't really care about. Don't want a mountain. And a braid is pretty excellent. So now I can just kill this guy and make a 1/1 and double for 1. Yep. I don't really mind that everything costing 1 more. I mean, yes, it's a little slow currently, but it does also mean their Path to Peace will be 7 mana. So it's 4 black-white, I believe, if you cleave it. So they're pretty far off that because of their own Thalia. So I'm kind of okay leaving their Thalia on the board. That's a very good card. Okay. Sure. The Thalia is going to be problematic. That's pretty good. So I think what I do is I just put this Lantern Bearer on this guy, make another 1/1, dome him for 1 again, and I'm just going to attack with all the flyers. Because if they don't block the Stitch Assistant, then they're taking way too much damage here. But then they lose the Quartermaster, which leaves my 1/1 still up in the air. Yeah. I'm very cool with this. And then I can Reckless Impulse next turn, which is pretty good. So that's fine. So once again, they have a 2/2 flyer, but I can still start just, like, I'll throw away a 1/1 to hit in for 3 damage. They're in a very rough spot here, which is, I mean, to be fair, what we want to do. Also, if I cast Reckless Impulse, they're also going down to 4, so I mean, if I can find 2 spells, they're just dead. So I think they have to be worried about that, because I don't really care about the damage here. Like, they can attack, and then they're just dead on the crackback, so this is definitely a rough spot for them. Like, they can attack and give one of their guys first strike, but I'm saying the same thing, like, I don't really mind if they do that. That is kind of okay with me. Yeah, they're not attacking, yeah, so they kind of have to be scared here is the problem for them. So let's cast this. This is going to be very good for us. Do 1 damage to them. And, okay, so we didn't hit anything off the top that we can cast with that. That being said, I mean, I'm going to attack with these 4 flyers. They will block out a 1, and then I can play the Raconteur, and same thing, it's like anything I draw is pretty deadly. I mean, they can maybe kill another flyer. If they would have gained life, it's not super ideal, but even then it's okay. So I think we're fine if this is the route they want to take. Yeah, so that's fine. I think I knew they had that. They kept acting like they had that up. This card's still pretty bad here. They're still going to 2. So yeah, anything we draw, any instant or sorcery means they're just dead. So this is totally fine. And yeah, let's play out this guy. And if it ever comes night, they're dead to any spell, literally, so this is certainly a very tricky spot for them. Great spot for us. You'll love to see it. The funny part is now this Lambholt Raconteur even blocks Thalia, which is kind of great, because having 4 toughness is huge. That's a booty. Sure, pretty good. Make another 1/1 flyer. This is still in the camp, though, if I find any flyer. Okay, sure. You got a 4/4 flyer. So only 2 flying blockers. So if I find any non-creature spell, you're dead here. I did not find a non-creature spell. Do I hold back then? I think I do. So I can get you to 1, but you're already dead to any non-creature spell. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold back. My guy flips. I have a 4/4 now, which is really good against their board also. That's good, but it doesn't do enough here. Same problem. The tokens have lifelink, but only if he dies. If I don't kill him, then not an issue. That is not going to do it, but I will play another Whispering Wizard out. I probably could have held that. We're passing again. We have non-creature spells in the deck. We have plenty, so just gotta find them. And that'll do it. Blap. And that's 4 triggers. Cool. And that's game 1. Alright, up against Fluffhead 90. This hand's a little awkward. But I think with Reckless Impulse, we're gonna probably keep it. I can also counter their first 2-drop with Syncopate if I need to, which I don't hate, actually. Depends on what we draw. If we draw a land, I don't think I will. Okay, so that's already kind of annoying. Oh. I'll deal with that later. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep up with Syncopate, and then next turn if I don't draw a land, I'm going to Reckless Impulse for a land. So we will see. But if I try and play a 2-drop here that's annoying, I might Syncopate it just to get rid of it. The Bolt will get rid of Participant Specimen for good, which is good, so... Another black-white deck. Interesting. I will take one here. Alright, cool. Pass turn. Good. Land is good. I think now I'm going to Impulse. Because I'd like to hopefully find a land for next turn so I can just play... Okay, cool. Perfect. Yeah. That's perfect. Because now we're going to let them hit us again. I do not care. I mean, if they play something that's really bad against or bad for us on 3, which they're not, so that's good. So I'm going to play this land, and I'm just going to play this wizard. And we're going to ride this wizard hopefully to victory. I mean, we have a lot of things now which should be very good here. I can keep a Cradle of Safety and play the Flame-Blasted Bolt. I mean, there's probably removal, but this will be pretty good, I imagine. They're also stuck on 2 lands. They missed a land drop, so that's big. And they're passing again, so I think we're in the clear. This feels very much like a win for us. That's kind of hilarious. I think I am going to play out the second one. This is maybe a little greedy, but I think it's the most mana efficient here. And because they're missing land drops, I'm not as worried. So there's their land drop. If they kill one of the wizards, it'll be annoying, but I think that's fine. We still have the other one. And then I'm pretty set. But if they don't kill it, then it's basically just automatic game over for them. So that's my thought. That being said, leaving them 2 on the board with no protection, it's a little rough considering I have protection in my hand. I mean, the other option is I can just keep up Syncopate now and counter whatever they play, which seems good. Sure, 2/2 Haste Guy. Yeah. So they're going to hit us for some damage, but that's totally A-okay. Yep, and I'm just going to take 5 here. Good draw. Let's swing in for 6. Let's just deal with this now. Make 2 1/1s. And I'm going to pass. So now I can Syncopate for 3, which means that it's probably more than we need, but this lets me Syncopate or Cradle. Syncopate and Cradle. But this also means that I can double block. Yeah, so this is fine. So we're going to target some of my wizards. Interesting. That's fine. It just gets rid of the 1. So this is interesting now. So they didn't do anything. So that being said, I am going to cast this. Because this means I should draw 3 cards here. Yeah, okay. That's, I mean... like, this feels a little over right now. Yeah, okay. Well, that was kind of nutso draw. Alright, cool. It turns out our whatever it's called, Portent Wings flying thing is real good with these double Whispering Wizards. So yeah, let's go on to the next game. So this hand's a bit more awkward. Cruel Witness early. I have a bunch of removal. I think this is fine. We're on the draw. That's not what I like to see, but it's okay. It'll work. It's just definitely not ideal. That's a pretty good one. And I would have really liked a red source. Okay. So if they try to target with something, I'm going to bounce it. Then, so the spell will fizzle. This card's very good. For now, I'll just take the damage. I'm not super worried. That's for sure not ideal. So for now, I'm just going to play this out, and I'm not going to... Oh, okay, cool. Sure. Decent card here. I don't think it's... I think it's pretty good. Getting the blood's pretty good, but 3 mana is always rough for a counterspell. That being said, I like this card in this format. Blood tokens, I think, are really, really good in this format. This is really good with all the disturbed creatures, so I really like that card for sure. They definitely have a Cradle of Safety. But that being said, I'm just going to play a 3/3 flyer, which should hopefully help stabilize this pretty hard now. Because they definitely have Cradle of Safety, which they could have used to trade with my guy, which is fine, because I believe it's +1/+1. Okay, so that card's super good also. Not what I really want to see here. Let's play this Lantern Bearer out, and I think we're just going to keep up Retrieval and or Ambush. Because Ambush is going to get around the Hexproof, and it's just going to make it a big idiot, so that works for me. I think let's just attack here. Yeah, let's just attack here. Maybe bait him into a Storm Chaser attack. If I can bait him in, that'd be perfect. Or if I can get them to use the Cradle of Safety. Chill of the Grave. That's pretty good here. So I think now is when I want to just return this to their hand. No, I don't need one of those right now. So not ideal for us. But they don't get a they get a his for 3 here, but not 5, so there's something there. And they have to play it again. Yep. The fact it gains you a life also is absolutely nuts. Yep, play it again. I'm still convinced they have Cradle, and that's a really bad draw for us. Okay, so now I'm gonna pass. Yeah. Sure, so they have to get rid of the planes. Our hand's just really awkward. We really need a red source. But if we get a red source, I think we're okay. So they're going to put it on that guy. Attack with both. I will block here. It'd make it a 4/3 if they used... I do think I'm going to do this. Because they use Cradle Safety, but they're still trading here. So I don't mind that. They get Surveil, which is good. So that part's nice. Still looking for a red source if we can. I don't mind trading here. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I think it just might need to happen. Opponent's really thinking about this. No, we do not want that. And we're still missing a red source. This is rough. I would have been surprised if they didn't play that out. Yeah, Lantern Bearer, okay. Not helpful. So we pass. Yeah. I'm gonna take 3 here. I think I don't want to give them the ability to equip up their Drake. Come on, deck. Not cool. We have 7 mountains in here. We should theoretically find them. Alright, I don't like this, but I think I just need to block at this point. And I know they can equip their Storm Tracer Drake, but there's really not much I can do about that. If I draw a red source, I have a Braid in hand, but I mean, they're going to have Cradle of Safety is the problem. Because now they have 6 mana, so this is really a rough spot. I would be really surprised if they didn't just put it on, yeah, Storm Tracer Drake, yep. So we will see. Golly G. Willikers. I don't think we are fated to win this one. I think our deck is very much betraying us. I mean, I think I'm going to block here. And I think I'm casting this ambush. And if they have something to deal with it, they have something to deal with it. I mean, it is what it is. Cool. I mean, it's not bad for us. That's not great for us. Sure. Okay, so we finally got a red source. That means I'm going to play this Raconteur. I'm going to make it fly. I mean, if they have bounce, we're not in a great spot. But I think I really just need to... Oh, that's so bad for us. That's so good for them. This for Discovery is such an incredible card in this format, so that card's really going to be a beating. If we draw another red source, I think we're maybe okay. But it's certainly not ideal. I think if we draw a red source, I can Wandering Mind and hold up a Braid for their Heron. Because Heron's a very good card. Heron basically, right now for them, is what they discard. They discard 2 Siphon Essences. They're running 3? That is aggressive. Okay, that's very good. Yeah, so their Herons are going to be very painful. So luckily you have to activate these as a sorcery so you can see who they're activating on. So that part is nice. Okay, so that's a very good draw for us. So in that case, I think we are passing. Now I have a 5/5. He's going to be really difficult to deal with. So that's pretty good. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, so let's get rid of this. I assume that they're going to... Oh, they're not... They might... Alright, so they're not using the Cradle if they have it. I do think I need to try to go for this. If you have Cradle, it's a pretty big blowout. And I feel like you have to have it. You've basically held it up the entire time. You don't have it. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to put you on the top still. Yeah, I'm putting you on top still. It's not ideal, but I think it's fine for now. Yep, and here's for 2. So I think what I want to do is play this. Oh, but if I play a second spell, he flips back. That's annoying. But next turn, they would have 4, 5, 6 in the air. So I go to 1. God, that's not great. I don't like having to flip it here, but I think this is fine. They're going to give it flying anyway. Well, that sucked. Okay, Jesus. Their deck is running a lot of counter spells. Good lord. They're running a lot of counter spells. Yeah, I'm still not dead here. But I'm pretty dead here. Oh, I am dead here. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. All right, they got it. Let's go to the next game. Okay. This one seems fine, if not kind of a boring hand. I have red sources, I have blue sources, I have a 3 and a 4 drop. Like I said, it's a little awkward, but it's fine. I think I'm just going to play Stitch Assistant as a 3-2. I don't think I'm exploiting it. That's a pretty annoying card, actually. Play that. Nope, you're good. I might just play Cruel Witness on 4. Just add someone to block the Blood Petal if I need to. I'm assuming they have removal here. That would be my guess. No. Interesting. Let's play this Cruel Witness. Because if they're going to kill this, I'd rather kill this than my Whispering Wizard. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, that's a problem. That card's really good. Okay. Do I think that can really deal with that? Do I have to reveal it? It's kind of hilarious. I'm gonna take this. And now they can never attack with Angie again. I guess if they have removal in hand, then they can, but... Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. They definitely have removal here. But I think I have to make them try to use it. Like I said, it's definitely not ideal. But I mean, if I'm losing a 2-1 flyer, I'm losing a 2-1 flyer. Oh, ugh, that's not good for me. That's for sure. Yeah, that's not good for me. Interesting. I don't think this is correct. I think I'm gonna play at the Whispering Wizard. I assume they're just gonna crack blood here, or just sacrifice it, sure. That's not blocking, so let's hit in with that. I was thinking playing the other Stitch Assistant to double block the Angie, because Angie's problematic here. So I figured they were going to do here, but that's gone now at least. So they're going to hit for a lot. But then next turn I can keep up Syncopate, which is good. Oh, God. Yeah. We're in such a rough spot. Jesus, they've had really the answers. Yeah, we're not blocking. We're not dead, but this is definitely a very rough spot for us. They can pay 2 more to drain us for 2 again. So I think I'm going to play this. I think I'm not going to exploit here. Decline. I think I'm going to keep back people to block. We're at 5, so they can bring us down to 3. Yes. We're not necessarily dead yet. I think we want to just block with everything. Do you have a combat trick? Because that would blow us out of our boots, but... You know, here we are. Getting ready to have our boots blown off. No. Okay, so Angie dies. That's big. And we get to counter this for... Nope. Back. For 1. Yeah! Oh my god, we're alive. Oh no, I wish I had another mana. I could just, no, I think I need to be greedy. God, I hate this. I think let's bring us down to 1, which is, let's just die to Evelda and Epicure. Yeah, I think we're just dead to Epicure. I don't know. Oh, this can bring back... That's so bad. But they're not trying to bring their thing back yet. Interesting. So what I'm going to do is destroy that artifact. Because this way they can't get their guys back. And then I can draw 2 cards off Winged Portent on their turn. That's kind of annoying. They would have given it trampled, and I'm screwed. That's fine. I draw 2 cards here. That's pretty good. Let's play a 2/4, another 1/1. Do I see if they want to trade? No. I don't think they would have, but I also think I need this back just in case. So their stuff gets trample. Oh my, what the shit? Are you kidding me right now? Oh my god. I can't survive this, can I? No, I can't. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I can't believe that's how we lose this. Alright. They got it. Alright, let's go to the next game. Alright, so this hand is actually pretty great, theoretically. Legend Bearer on 1 is a pretty excellent start. If they kill it, we don't actually really care. I get to Stitch Assistant it on 3 to kind of scry and draw. It's a pretty good card. Let's see. Yeah, so as long as you control another wolf or werewolf. So they're in the werewolf deck. We can bounce werewolves as need be. That's the one that's probably getting bounced here. Yeah, so let's... Oh, cancel. Cleaved. This one. That one's going back. We'll take 2 instead. Put some back behind a turn. Attacking. I would like to exploit this guy. Draw a card. Scry 1. If I can get a red source, that is perfect. That's a pretty good card. It's a big boy. I would be surprised if they didn't attack, honestly. Yeah. Which I believe they should. Okay. I could just play Whispering Wizard here. Which is okay, but not maybe the best in the world. I do think it's the best use of our mana, so I think it's what we're going to do. Because I think next turn I want to play Wandering Mind and try to draw something. The Lunar Rejection is going to be really good in this matchup, so that's good. My hope is that they focus more on the creature side of things, so that we'll be able to hopefully not be beat down by a removal spell here. The Cradle will be good draw. So Wandering Mind hopefully should kind of get us what we need to, so that's good. That's a good sight. They're also playing a creature, so this isn't flipping yet. So this card's actually pretty annoying against our deck. Okay, so they're definitely going for the beat down. That's a weird choice. They could have had this for 6 instead. I don't agree with that. It's a pretty good draw here. So let's play this Wandering Mind. And let's get this ambush, which seems pretty excellent. And I'm going to pass. But I played a spell, so there's that. Now I can ambush to make it a 5/5 to kill any of their things. I don't care about that. Whoever they put that on, I'm still going to block probably. At least the Mariner, that's still fine. I'm chumping with the Wandering Mind. I do not care. Yeah, that's fine. Let's pass to blockers. You. One blocker. I'll take 4 here. 4 is okay. We don't have. I hope your last card isn't a removal spell. If your last card's a removal spell, then we're in a rough spot. But I don't think it would be if we didn't already play it to kill Wizard. Okay, sure. That's fine. That's actually not the biggest deal in the world for me. So let's Reckless Impulse here. Make another Spirit. Not super great. I actually think that I'm going to pass. Yeah. We're going to pass here. I can Winged Portent to draw 3 cards. So let's draw 3 cards. Good draws. Okay, so let's... Do I just block the Mariner? I think I do. Yeah. Don't mind this. This is fine. Now I can just play this Whispering Wizard out. And I can even attack with both of these. Yeah, I can attack with both these. Instant, good. Just checking. Instant, we're fine. That's fine. Annoying, but actually not that big of a deal right now. We're going to attack. Yep, so now we're going to... Do not have to cleave. I could just target this guy. We're going to make a 1/1. It's going back. We get to block here. Easy peasy. I would still like another red source, but we're doing okay. It costs 4 to equip. I'm just going to play that out again. Yeah, sure. That's not a red source. Let's make this guy big, give him flying. Make another 1/1. Let's play another idiot. I think I'm just going to exploit this. I want another red source. That's not a red source. That's not a red source. We're going to attack with one of these. I have Bolt. They can put this on something, but it still only gives it 4 toughness, which means this will kill either one. That's fine. I may Bolt that if I need to. That's fine. We'll see what they want to do here. If they attack with both these guys, I will just probably Bolt the Snarling Wolf and then trade the Assistant and a Spirit for the Villager. And, I mean, I doubt they're going to attack with the Weaver because the Weaver would just die to the Whispering Wizard. So let's see what they do. Yeah, so this is what I assume they're doing. Pass to blockers, so we're going to block like such. That seems like a good plan for me. Yep, you got it. That's fine. Here to your guy. If I get a red source off the top, that would be excellent. I mean, I think we're in a very good spot here, at least. I think right now we're actually in control. I mean, their hand's empty, our hand's completely full. We have some board presence, we're able to block all the stuff. This is taking their entire turn to equip, which, I mean, they want to flip their vampires, or not the vampires, they're werewolves, but I think that's actually good for us. I don't know what they're waiting for. They can't do anything. I guess I can activate Snarling Wolf, but that would just, I would kill a Snarling Wolf in response because they have the mana. It looks like they're just trying to rope us. Nope, okay. Not a red source still. But it actually seems quite good here. So now we get to make a 1/1. And let's... I'm at high enough life total. I think I'm good because I can still play out another creature as well. In fact, I can play out multiple. So we're going to see what you got. That seems good here. Yeah, so let's play out this Spore Crawler. And there's Lantern Bearer. And now I'm in a pretty dang good spot. Now I have 2 disposable blockers, so that's a very good card. Have a way to get rid of it? Not really. Hopefully I can find something. Oh, they're gonna use it to make a 2/2 by tapping Weaver. Or just equipping. That seems like a weird play. Yeah, this seems good. What do you have? That's pretty funny. So that's pretty good. So let's play this guy. Play this guy. We're gonna bolt this to deal 2 damage to you. And then on your upkeep, doesn't matter. Yep, 2 damage. And that's game. I mean, Crystal Hospitality really come into handy with these Holy Spirits. Just, that's a lot of cards we got from their deck. And I believe they're going to rope us now. Oh, we're good. Okay. Cool. And that was a good win for us. We were on the back foot against the heavy aggro, but I think we really were able to stabilize really hard there, which is great. So, cool. This hand's a little weird. We're on the draw though, so I do think we keep this. Same thing. We have all the mana we need, which is good. Ooh, that's a very good turn through draw. Okay, we're actually in a pretty sweet spot. Serpentine Ambush lets us theoretically kill anything. That's totally fine. Ooh, these are good draws. These are very good draws. If they play another wolf, we'll take the 3 this turn, but that's fine. Yeah, so that's fine. Definitely not ideal, but it is okay. I do think that we want to just bounce the Weaver right now. Make them spend the mana on it. And I also believe that means we're not blocking the Ridge Wolf again, so let's just attack. If they want to play like the Mariner or something, that's fine. Okay. Yep, take a 3 again. So those options. I can just play Raconteur. Raconteur does seem really good here. It stops the things from flipping. It blocks the Ridge Wolf. I mean, yeah, they're going to have extra mana here, but at some point, they're already at 5 mana here, 6 mana if they play a land. I mean, there's only so much I can really do. I think next turn lets me hold up Syncopate and Serpentine, which, I mean, since this will flip by holding it up, that's pretty good, because I'll have a 4/4 that can then, you know, deal with a lot of these problems. Also, Serpentine Ambush, I mean, if you get him low enough, does just do 5 damage with any creature I hit him with, so... Ugh, that's frustrating. That's a good card here. Take 3, yeah. That's a bummer. I would have really liked to be able to have that work. Okay, so here I'm attacking with the flyer. I think I'm just gonna play out this Scob. I'm gonna sacrifice this guy, and I would like to return the only instant sorcery I have, but I think it's good here. So here still lets me not flip their things, which is good. Lantern Bearer and I had equipped to the Scob though and start hitting for 4 in the air. And then I can still hold up my counter spells and whatnot, so that seems powerful. The Syncopate's getting pretty bad pretty quickly though because they have so much mana, unless they're playing like some huge spell, but yeah, at this point it's kind of just me casting a blue for a trigger. That's fine, I think. I think I'm not gonna block here. I really hope they don't play anything crazy. They have so much mana. Ugh, the 1 mana would have been good here. That's frustrating a little bit. Okay. That's fine. I think I'm going to just bounce this guy. And then I'm just going to pass. If they want to play it again, this is a thing where I get to counter it. Because it would cost them... They have access to 8 mana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. But see, now I get to do this for 3. Which they cannot pay. And I think now I'm just going to trade off. Okay, so that's not what I want here. Same thing, I think I need to stop this from flipping. So I will. I have Bolt, I have Ambush. Not ideal stuff, but it works. That didn't have a good answer to that ritual for the problem. So this is actually a good answer to that, so I probably will do that in a second. Sure, it's annoying, but fine. I'm gonna hold this just because, yeah, this way I can do this on my turn and prevent stuff from flipping. And it's still an awkward spot, though. I really need to draw something good here. So I'm block 1. I don't know if they have anything, but I'm gonna try this. I theoretically could eat one of them. That would be good. So we'll see. Most people don't expect the ambush, as they shouldn't. This card's actually not that great. It's funny. It has definitely applications. Being 2 mana, just give anything become a 5/5. Can be very powerful, especially when you're dealing with like 1/1 spirits. Plus, this has the enchantment on it, which means it becomes a 6/6. So there's that. Ooh, that's annoying that I don't actually have 2 spells here. This is fine. I can still block the Flame Breather if they attack, and I have the Abrade now. But the fact that they now have Nightbound is frustrating. This is the downside of decks like this is the problem against playing against the red-green. If they grind you out and you're at a low spells in hand, it's going to become night. Like, there's only so much you can do. And that's exactly what happened here. That's really not good. That's so frustrating. Yep. I can't do anything about that. I think this isn't game, but it's pretty close. That's a really good card for them to have there. God, this card's busted. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this. I mean, this card's gonna end the game so quickly. This card, you can, yeah, this card just gets bigger and bigger every upkeep. And that's it. Yeah, we drew an island. Okay. Dang, alright. We only went 3 with this deck. It's frustrating for sure. I think this format's hard. We didn't open any crazy bombs, really. I think the 2 Wizards were really good. We did not see them the last game. The one game we were entirely on mono blue, which was a rough loss. That really sucked. But I think this deck was good. I think what this deck needed was more bounce spells, more tempo. Like, you saw the red-green matchups for us were tough just because they had big bodies. And like that, I mean, granted, that last game we didn't see Cruel Witnesses or Whispering Wizards, and none of our guys were big. We kind of had a lot of bodies, but none of them were large, and that was kind of problematic against the big green bodies deck. And I think the problem is we didn't have enough tempo spells to really kind of take advantage, like kind of get underneath the big grindiness of it. So I think if I did this again, what I would try to do is prioritize some Alchemist Retrievals and things of that nature. Because if we could have more of those, even some Chill of the Graves would have been perfect. But I think the deck was so good. I think it was pretty powerful, honestly. Like I said, you saw some games where it really went off. I think this Wing Portent did a lot better with the Whispering Wizards than I thought it would. But, you know, I think this deck was good. I think we just didn't quite get there. But yeah, this was fun. Appreciate everyone jumping in. This is definitely not my favorite format, but I think it's always interesting to go back to formats after they've had a chance to kind of go settle into the past and have another chance to take a look at them without being unbiased by, you know, everyone online talking about how the set's good or bad, and just getting a chance to really sit down. Luckily, we didn't see any crazy bombs. Angie's kind of nuts, but, you know, it is what it is. I think that's one of the reasons we lost that game, is Angie's kind of absurd. But that being said, that game was definitely winnable. We got kind of blown out at the last turn, so. But yeah, no, this was super fun. And I don't know what I'm going to do next week. We'll find out if there's a different Premier Draft, or maybe go back to Marching Machines. But for now, yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.